Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another tier list. Today we're going to be top defenders in high caliber. Thank you guys for the feedback on the last one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this one too. If you want to see more of this, let me know. Leaving a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. And yeah, let's get straight into the video. Alright, starting off with Smoke. I'm going to give him A tier. Shotgun, SMG, Smoke for denial. He has a shield as well. Super good shotgun. SMG 11. Very, very good gun. Overall, probably one of the good operators right now to run on defense, especially because it's denial. Alright, next up we have Mute. I'm going to put him at B tier. I don't think he's that powerful as Smoke. He does have a Nitro though, but he does stop drones. He's denial as well for the walls. It helps out a little bit, depending on what site you are to set up. You know, you could block out drone vision, you know, to stop where the attacker's going to push. Denial, like I said, on the wall. I don't think he's as strong as Smoke though, so I'm definitely going to put him at B. Next up we have Pulse. I don't really see Pulse that much anymore. I'm going to give him a B though. He's used for intel. One of the instances where I think he's used mostly is on Clubhouse, especially on basement. You can get the info on main stairs, dirt, kitchen. You go stock as well. You go outside stock, bar, and literally anything. But he's not really picked that much, so that's the only reason why I'm putting him at B compared to the other options. Castle. Castle, I'm definitely putting at S tier, especially with his 4 castle barricades that he got. And the new buff where you can just put the castle barricades over the window, you don't have to rip it down anymore. Super good. UMP 1.5, no recoil. Another great gun. Super shorty. Secondary shotgun. Make your rotates, open hatches, literally do anything. Make vertical if you want. He also has either bulletproof or proxy alarms. Super, super nice. Bulletproof with the new buff as well. Definitely make him one of the best defenders right now in the game. Next up we have Doc. I'm gonna put him at A tier. Not really used that much. He does have MP5, which is an okay damage gun. Good for long range as well. One shot headshot, of course. Also has a bulletproof. I would say he's probably better than Mute, honestly. He's more of an anchor, but you can run with him if you really want to. His secondaries are really good. I just don't see him being like one of the best ones. Next up we have Rook. I'm gonna put him at C. I mean, he's just used for the armor, and he has a 2.0 on the MP5. He has impacts too to make rotates. Not really that good, I would say. I mean, he makes, you know, rotates if really needed. But other than that, I can't really think of, like, a good scenario you would really use him. He doesn't really bring much utility to the team. Next up, we have Tachanka. I'm gonna put him at B. His LMG is pretty good, makes rotates. His flames are pretty good. You don't really see Tachanka use that much. I think maybe 2 sites that I use him in college, competitive play, but other than that, nothing really. He's a shield or barbed wire now, I believe. So it's like 50-50, but he's not really, you know, one of the operators you would really pick. He's kind of like a troll. Next up, we have Kapkan. Kapkan, I am going to put at A, especially with the new update where you can put more than one trap on the door. Super good gun. He also has impacts, grenades. It doesn't get any better. One of the probably best operators right now. Bandit. Right now, in the meta utility, I don't really see him use that much compared to Mute or Cade. Cade is way more played than him, I would say. Bandit's kind of just like, you know, he's there, you have 4 Bandit charges. You can stop some denial, but super... It's not really like, he's not one of the best ops anymore, to be honest. He's like kind of mid, to be honest. Next up we have Jager. Definitely putting him at A. 3, you know, always had 3 gadgets, barbed wire, really good AR gun. Personally, I am a Jager main in college, but I mean, I wouldn't say he's one of the best. I mean, he doesn't have any throwables or anything, so it's kind of like, you know, he's there. I just have to bunker down, to be honest. Not really. Next up, we have Frost. I am going to put her at B. Actually, no, I'm going to put her at C. She has a shield 3 Frostments. Frostments obviously can be shot super easy. Shield can be destroyed pretty easy without, you know, if there's no, you know, Jager's, ADSs or Wamai discs. So it's kind of like, she's just there, you know. She has a pretty powerful gun. She has a secondary shotgun, but she's just there, kind of like Pulse in a way, but I wouldn't really say she's the best. Next up, we have Valk. When she's not banned, I'm going to put her at C. She's banned half the time. No one really uses her. MPX is mid gun. Other than that, I mean, she's just, you know, you use whatever she's not banned, right? And so, okay, I'm going to put her at D. Like I said, she's not really used that much. Not that good. And she's kind of there, you know, if you want to kind of maybe troll around a little bit, get in tarot if you can. But it's kind of like you have to play off, you know, your ears. She's not using a really competitive play that much. Next up we have Echo. Echo, I'm gonna put it D also. He's not really used that much in the meta right now. I would say he has barbed or does he have barbed? It's either impacts or it's a shield, I believe. I don't know what it is, but he's like, he's kind of there. I mean, he has 2 Echo drones that are super nice, but they're not like, they're visible now. So it's like, it's kind of just not really that good. And I would put him at D for sure. This will be a Mira. Gonna put her at C. With the recent change of her as well, you can punch the bulletproof glass and it's shattered. You can't really see much, and Vector's okay. I wish I had the 1.5 still. I missed that. She's a Nitro though, so she's kind of like debatable. Again, when she's not banned on certain maps. The meta, she's kind of like, she's iffy. She's 50-50. I would use her personally, but Clubhouse is another good map I was thinking of. Mira, you know, Jim is really the only reliable set to use her. Next up we have Vigil. I'm putting Vigil at S tier. Super good gun. He has the ability to cloak drones so they can't see you as well. It can go through 2 floors too, so it's like they can get confused. He has impacts as well. One of the best ops right now, in my opinion. One of the best roamers as well. Next up we have Lesion. I'm gonna put Lesion at D. I don't really see him use that much. I mean, he has the T5 is a really good gun. He has impacts, but it's like you can shoot his gadgets super easy. It's like he's kind of just there, you know. He can roam if he wants to, but it's not like he's used or picked a lot. I think his pick rate is under 30 right now, 30%. So it's not really that good compared to the other apps. Next up we have Ella. I'm gonna put her at D. I mean, people use Ella shotgun. Ella shotgun's kind of toxic, you know. It is what it is. Goes, you know, no boom boom, and you're dead. I mean, no recoil really. You just pull down. She has a shield, barbed wire, but is she really used that much? Nah. That's why I'm putting her so low. I don't really see her being one of the good apps. Alibi, I'm gonna put Alibi at B. I've seen a lot of people use her lately, just because of her gun. It's really good. She has impacts her shield as well, and she has 3 of her prismas. And when you shoot them, you obviously get detected. Kind of nice. Like I said, no recoil really helps out a lot too. She's a good roamer. 3 speed, 1 armor. Definitely gonna put her B. Next up we have Maestro. I'm gonna put Maestro at A. LMG's always been super good. I mean, I miss the old ACOG with him. But he has impacts now as well. 2 bulletproof cams. That can get rid of pretty easy, but it's good for intel and getting rid of drones and stuff. And you can call where they are. Next up we have Clash. Clash, I'm gonna put it E. Actually no, I'm gonna put it D. I wouldn't say any of these ops are really bad. Clash can be used in a way to gather intel and to block certain spots like Oregon. You know, you kind of just call out where they are and shock them. And then your teammates can react off that. If not, Clash kind of just is a troll, so look you up. Next up we have Kane. Kane, S tier for sure. There's like so many impossible Kanes now on every single map that it's pretty hard to try to counter Kane. Especially if there's, you know, Jagers or Wamai disc or anything. Like I said, Clubhouse, you know, getting Rafters 1 and Rafters 2, like those walls for G1, G2, it's like you put them up there, you can't really get them. Unless you have a Twitch drone or something. Paired up with Mute, pretty good. But super good gun. He's a Nitro. He's got the revolver or the sniper pistol to the secondary. Both pretty good. I'd rather use a revolver though, but definitely S tier. One of the best ops right now. Next up we have Mozzie. Gonna put him at A still. I mean, he still has, you know, 16 bullets, even though they kind of nerfed him, quote unquote. 16 bullets is just like, you know, it's still enough to kill people. And I've seen so many like TikTok clips and everything, and Mozzie is still like one of the best operators right now on defense. To be honest, you know, Ronnie's good, the Commando is good. He has a Nitro, all super good. Definitely A tier, and you can get 3 drones as well. Next up we have Warden. Gonna put him at B. Ying, I've been seeing Ying a lot. So Warden's kind of like that counter to it. He also has a Nitro. MPX with 1.5 is really good, and the SMG 12. It's still pretty good. Compared to some of these ops, I mean, I would rather pick him over, you know, like Rook any day of the week, because at least you have something to work with, right? Next up we have Goyo. Goyo, I'm putting at B as well. 2 shields, can be destroyed by Twitch drones now. Vector, still a mid gun, and he has a Nitro cell. So he's kind of just like there, you know, if they get destroyed, you're kind of just, you know, swing or die. You don't really have much to do. We have Wamai. Wamai, definitely S tier, no matter what. Wamai is just super powerful, especially, I think he got another disc in the update. That's a throwable. You have either Impacts or Proxy, you have the AUG or the MP5K. Really good weapons, you can use either of them and still be really good. He's very mobile too, which is super nice. Next up we have Oryx. I'm going to put him at A as well. Oryx, T5, 1.5, he's a roamer basically. He has a shoddy pistol, barbed wire, or proxy alarms. You can run with him pretty good. In the top 10 of the ops, I would definitely play. if I was a roamer. And he also makes rotates and only does like 5 damage now. So if you pair him with like a Thunderbird or something, you're pretty much set. Next time we have Melusi. I'm going to put her at S tier. One of the better ops right now. You can no longer, you know, shock them with Twist Drum, so she's kind of really good. You can get rid of them easily, but you either have a bulletproof or you have impacts. Super nice to use. Paired up with Melusi, get that intel. And the Banshees, now you can't knife them or you can't punch them and they'll break, and you have to go actually run into them now. Makes her probably one of the best. Except we have Aruni. I'm going to put her at A as well. Aruni is just... she's 50-50. I mean, you have to use her for burn, obviously. Like, you have to burn the gate, but it goes up easily. Her DMR is pretty good. The running's alright. She has barbed wire, bulletproof as well. So it's kind of just like, you know, I'd rather use much like these 5 ops, if anything. Next we have Thunderbird. Thunderbird, definitely gonna put an A as well. I mean, you got the 3 Kona stations, really good spear weapon, and a nitro cell. Doesn't really get better than that, and you can also heal. And last up, we have Thorn. Thorn and comp is not allowed right now, but definitely put him at AS tier, considering no recoil right now. You have a shield or barbed wire. And the Thorn gauges are really good for intel, right? So you can throw them outside, throw them in places where they enter, you get that intel. And actually, now that I'm thinking of it, I'm going to move Jager up. And I'm also going to move Mozzie up as S tier. I think both of them are well played and a lot, like they're played a lot. So yeah, that being said, this is going to be my Defender tier list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more of this or want to see a video, comment down below, and I will do it for the next year. I will be out of town this week and a little bit next week, and then the grind continues again. So, that being said, thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a good day, and peace.